now watching Best Review TV.
I said, who we got on Best Review TV today?
Rahda, straight out of Syracuse, you heard?
What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling, how you?
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Alright, so this is your first time on my channel, so we're gonna do a little brief introduction. You feel me? Let the people know who you are, right? Where
Okay.
you say you're from Syracuse, right?
Yeah.
Talk about life growing up over there for you. How was it?
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was regular.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, I lived on the south side at first, on Cortland. Then I moved. As a matter of fact, I was living on the east side when I was a baby, but then I moved on the way. And then I moved back to the east side. And when I was probably I say, like 10, that's when I started going to my grandma's crib on Croly and shit, running around. And then from there, it was up since then for real.
I hear you rep a lot of the east side a lot. How far is the east side from the west side to the south side, north side, and Syracuse? How far are they from each other?
It's small.
It's
I'm
small?
saying, you could get to the north side in 5 minutes
Okay.
from the east side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then if you go straight down Fayette, you'll be on the west side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that far.
Do you ever go to the same high schools and stuff like that, or is that divided?
Sometimes. It depends on where you live at.
Okay.
They go off your zip code.
Okay. So you said it's small, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What were some of the things you were into growing up? Were you playing sports? Were you playing instruments? How was life growing up for you?
It was straight. You know what I'm saying? But I was playing basketball at the Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was playing biddy.
Was you good though? You don't sound confident when you said that. I said play basketball got low.
I ain't gonna lie. I was alright. You know what I'm saying? I had a shot. I ain't gonna front. And I was fast though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think in middle school, I tried out and I ain't made the team. After that, I was like, fuck that shit. It's quiet. Yeah, it's quiet.
Do you feel like when you didn't make the basketball team, that kind of pushed you towards to jump out the porch kind of because it was something else to do?
Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. Because I started boxing around that time too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the boxing for a little second too.
Nah, cause I recently just seen somebody, I forgot who said it. I feel like somebody just said he doesn't believe people should cut people out the basketball team because it's once you cut a player off the basketball team, what else do they got? They're gonna go to the streets. You feel me? So even you bring them on the team, they don't play. Hey, allow them to play. So I'll be trying to figure out if motherfuckers once their hoop dreams die out, it's hey, what else am I gonna do with my spare time?
Right.
Oh yeah. So you said you got to boxing, right?
Mm-hmm,
so talk about your boxing career. What went on with that?
It was short. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it was short. I ain't gonna front. They was working you. They was working my ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was 14, 15. And that's when I started smoking too.
Right.
I was smoking.
Oh, so that ain't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I ain't gonna front. But they taught me some shit though.
Right.
And I was nice. I was fast. That was always one of my skills. I always was quick at shit. I was short.
Right.
Moving and shit. You know what I'm saying?
How does it feel to knock a nigga out? Because with boxing, you know how the niggas used to be he boxes. Niggas used to be automatically scared because they could automatically fight. Yeah. Or the corporal used to say, my hands registered, so these niggas automatically get scared.
Right. Basically, I ain't even gonna hold you. When I was boxing, I ain't never really knocked nobody out.
Or
cold. Know what I'm saying? But I was sparring, know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Quick though. But
did you ever get knocked out since you ain't knocked somebody out?
Nah. Nigga ain't never knocked me out. Word, I promise you.
Going back, do you wish you would have took boxing more shit, especially with the money they making now?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, damn, what if I would have started boxing though? I was really nice though.
Right.
At 1, 2, 3 shot, I was fast. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. So you say you started smoking. What pushed you to smoke? How you get to smoke your first blunt?
I was on Croly. I ain't gonna hold you. I was on Croly, fucking with my uncle. Word, he dropped a bag of weed. It was New Year's. Word, he dropped a bag of weed. I was 13. That's a fact. I went to the circle. I hollered at the bros look, bro, I got some weed. Bart yo, I could roll it. We bro, you can't roll it. Fuck you talking about? I'm telling you I could roll it. We let this nigga roll it. He fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, we was in the building taking pictures with it. You know what I'm saying?
How you say y'all smoking weed?
You know what I'm saying? First Dutch. Word, that shit all limp and shit like that.
Everybody used to have the skinny ass blunts back in the day.
Yeah, right. Try and roll it Dutch.
And from that, now that you smoking weed, is that when you start jump out the porch and shit like that? As far as
I say around that time.
All right,
for sure.
And you said where you from again in Syracuse, Croly?
Yeah, the east side.
Yeah, talk about life growing up over there. What separates Croly from the rest of Syracuse? What make that block stand out?
I would definitely say, because our buildings,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, our buildings, definitely, we like the only side that's, like, separated like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got that type of setup.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, definitely that,
How
for sure.
how big are the buildings? How many people would you say is in the buildings or at that time? Like, or how many, like houses? Is it big as hell?
It's a whole, like, project complex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of
people.
apartments.
Right. So, it's like people could probably compare it to, like, the Macy projects or, like, or old
Type
block
shit.
projects.
Yeah, a little
Math,
small. Yeah. Just a little smaller type shit.
Right.
For
And
sure.
how many people was there, like, as far as youth? Like, was y'all deep as a bitch or, like?
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of us.
Right. One thing I always hear you say is, like, you love the block, but the block never loved you. And what make you feel that way? Especially, like, that's where you grew up at. It's probably made some of your memories at.
Yeah, for sure. I would say, like, basically, like, when you young, like, you think this shit is cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you think you gonna gain something from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a false
Narrative, yeah.
false narrative type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, like, when shit hit the fan, you realize, like, the shit that you was willing to do, somebody ain't willing to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Or that, just like the block it ain't gonna hold you down at the end of the day. You know, I did 7 years behind some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And them same people that I was looking out for, or whatever the case may be. And you know, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? So I basically say it was a false narrative for sure.
At what age did you go in? Like, what age did you get locked up?
At 19.
19, okay.
About to be 20.
So was that your first time getting locked up?
Nah, that was my first time, like, staying in jail.
Word.
But I got locked up before that for, like, probably like a week. And then another time, like, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right. So now this is your first serious case. Like, how like what happened? Can you explain what happened?
So basically, really just a little situation that occurred, you know what I'm saying? And what I say, like I said, certain like when you jump off the porch and shit like that, like certain situations just occur.
Right.
And if you got a heart like mine, you're gonna handle your business.
Right.
And that sums it up. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I just handled my business when it was necessary.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like, that shit is just a learning lesson.
Did you get caught up in that moment, or did it get caught up later on down the line, or how did they address you? Come like, oh, we charging you with this.
Yeah, I got caught. It hit me later on. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying as far as like when they came before you, did you get like in that moment? Did you get caught after doing what you did, or like? Or
Oh,
like,
yeah. I did. I went to the hospital because I got injured in the situation.
Word.
Yeah, I got injured.
So that kind of put you in the crossfire. I mean, that kind of threw you off, like going to the hospital.
Yeah, right. Word, because I got shot right here in my hand.
Word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got shot in my hand. Then I went to the hospital.
Damn, so you couldn't use it like self-defense or something like that? You couldn't use that naturally?
Nah, nope, not in New York. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
Because we don't got the self-defense law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If so, I would have been able to do that.
Right.
For sure.
Shit, do you think if you never went to the hospital, you'd have probably got away with that shit?
I'd have been on the run.
They were still gonna come look for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They would have still came and looked for me. But
So
I definitely would have been on the run,
situation,
though.
right? Yeah.
I definitely thought about that.
All right. So when you go to the hospital, you probably worried about, oh, I'm trying to recover from my injury. Didn't hit you with it. Like, what's going through your mind as a 19-year-old kid? Like, bro, this is my life on the line. It's either me or them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I'm like, damn, like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, the nigga got to hold it down. Like, it was just a fucked up situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just spiraled out of control, basically. And at that time, I'm like, shit, fuck it.
Right.
Like, shit, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But you were 19, right? Did they throw some certain number at you first? Did you take a plea deal? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I took a plea deal.
What?
8. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep, that's what they...
What numbers were they throwing at you first?
Like 10.
10?
Yep.
And what's your mindset? Cause you 18, 19 years old. Like, nigga, listen, like, you just turned legal. You feel me? You probably able to go to the club.
Right.
Probably mad shit you couldn't do if you wasn't already doing it at that time.
Right. At that time, I'm like, shit, damn. I had my son on the way too.
Damn.
Word, my firstborn, Ramel. Word, she was my baby mother was probably like 4 months pregnant. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to meet baby boy.
And
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was going through my mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm like, shit, let's get this shit over with.
Nah, that's a fact. So you talk about you having to meet your son in jail. How was that for your mindset? I know jail wasn't.
It was different, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, this really me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel the energy. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it was bitter and sweet, I'd say. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to build that bond. You know what I'm saying? While I was in there.
So that's what I respect that, because some people be like, I'm in jail, I can't do it for my kid. They make excuses. So I respect all dads that still find a way, because it's not always money that you need. There's even a conversation with your son that means a lot. Yeah,
it's time. I used to be on the phone with my son, like acting like I'm playing the game with him, like you know what I'm saying, little shit like that.
And that probably kept your time going by fast too, because like you feel me, like you
watching him growing up through pictures and all that. Mama love bringing him on a visit and all that. For sure, he's getting big. I'm like, damn. Word.
That's fire. So, how was it like in jail? Like, cause I hear oftentimes on the outside, especially with Rapstic, people go to jail and I just seen like blood, Crips, and all this extra junk. What was it like? What was your experience like?
Like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a laid back, humble type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm me, you get what I'm saying? So of course you got people turning Muslim, turning blood, turning all this, and niggas try to ask me and shit like that, but of course not. I mean, I'm from Croly, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Syracuse, New York, and that's what I'm jacking.
So let me ask you this, like, cause I always hear people turn blood for protection, whatever the case would be. Do you gotta be on some shit in jail, or can you just go by and do your time?
Nah, you could go by and do your time, like, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta stand as a man at all times, of course, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you could definitely go there and do your time and come home.
Did you find any hobbies in there? Were you into reading books? Did you play sports? Like, what's going on out there?
See me, I ain't gonna lie, I had to be on the phone.
On phone?
Yeah, I gotta get on the phone. And I'm making music too. Like, I'm going crazy in there.
You freestyling for you calling home?
Yeah, right. I'm calling home. I'm making sure I'm staying sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to music, definitely music, and reading for sure. I had to read.
So I seen somebody tag you on the Facebook stats the other day. They said, "Yo, shout, thank you for recommending this book." I forgot what it was called, but what books were you interested in? Like, what did you learn from the books?
That book right there that you're talking about, that's called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And that book basically, like, it's like an interview with the devil type shit. Like, it's deep, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you really that conscious and that aware, you'll be able to take heed from it, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they really breaking it down, like, and basically letting you know that your mind's so powerful, but a lot of people don't understand how powerful their mind is and how they just let the devil get in their mind by their thoughts type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got a brand that's coming out. Shout out to Free Your Mind, bro. That's coming soon. I promise you it's fire. Free your mind, free your body, free your soul. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely pushing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely fire. So, like, were you somebody that was reading books when you were already out on the outside when you was young growing up, or did it take for you to sit down and actually, like, okay, you start reading and shit?
When I was younger, I used to read here and there. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to jail, I definitely was, like, forced more to read because I had so much time on my hand.
Right. So, I'm going to take it back. I know we skipped the whole step, right? You was a part of a crew called FelonySet.
Yeah, right.
And I ain't going to lie. This why, like, this the thing I hate about, like, Upstate. Like, there's no reason that I'm in Rochester, I'm an hour away from you. I don't know what that is. I should have knew what that was 15 years ago. I should be tuned in, you feel me? But talk about that time, because I didn't get the experience. Like, just talk about, I looked at it, you got 100,000 views. Just talk about the FelonySet time, the way I guess.
Yeah. So, boom, for sure. That's who with me right now. Shout out my brother, C. Nuke. You know what I'm saying? Or he in the cut. So, basically, I would say that was like 2010. When I was like 16, you know, and the set, they been doing their thing like before that. I'm saying I was young looking up to the big bros.
Oh, so they was like an older group already?
Yeah, they was an older group already.
How many people were a part of the crew?
I would say like...
Rappers wise?
Like, it was like, what, 6 of y'all?
Originally like 6. Me, Crumb, Swirls, Pate, Zone.
So
Eyes.
yeah, so like 6.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the way back then.
right. I ain't gonna lie, they was doing their thing.
Jacko too.
Yeah, the bros was going crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably like 11, 12 at that time, listening to they shit. Like, I'm like, okay, boom, I'm in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Getting my shit together. For sure.
So how did it go about joining? Because you said they're a little bit older than you, feel me? So sometimes, like, you always hear that the older niggas don't really want. They see you do your thing, but like you young, you feel me? Different crowd, like, or like the music is like what they rap about might be what you into at that time, especially 2010.
Right. So how that happened was I was with my boy QB.
Mm-hmm.
And QB knew Crumb, and QB was like, "Yo, when you gonna put my boy on a song, bro?" I'm like 14, 15. I'm like 15, and Crumb like, "Yo, you rap?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." Boom. Then he's like, "Let me hear something." I spit something for him. He's like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna bring you to the studio."
And this Cam you talk about?
Nah, this Crumb.
Oh, Crumb. Okay.
Yeah, he had part of FelonySet at the time.
Okay.
I'm coming up though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like 15. So he like, "Bro, you better not spit no whack shit on my shit."
Right.
I'm like, "Alright, bet." He sent me the beat, took me to the studio, bro. After that, it was over. Word. After that,
jacket and shit?
Yeah, like, bro, you from the set. Fuck that. You from FelonySet.
So being that this crew was lit, you 16, that means you probably still in high school.
Yeah.
You went to school, how was it going back to school?
I was
telling
the
everybody
baby
the next day?
at that time. Word. So I just started going crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once they was like, "Bro, you from the set," it's over. I took it and ran with it. Crazy.
How was the reaction in school or the next day or something like that? Cause
it
like,
did.
that's a big
I feel like it gradually caught on once I started like moving around, taking pictures, and then I'm doing little shows and I'm dropping mixtapes and shit like that. Word.
Talk about the craziest fan experience too at 16. I probably you probably feel like that. Man, bro, you going to all the hoes.
Yeah, the crazy experience. It was a learning lesson.
Right.
I would say. Boom. I was about to drop one of my songs, and I'm listening to it with the bros, and it was a song with me and Duchess, and the bros like, "Yo, that shit trash. That song trash." I'm like, "Word, bro." They're like, "Yeah, take that shit off." I'm like, "Word, I feel like that." They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Nah, y'all tripping. I'm putting it on there."
Right.
Boom. So I dropped the shit. Probably like, I want to say like a couple. I'm selling it in school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Probably like 2 days later. I swear to God, bro. 2 girls would run up to me. "Oh my God, this song with you and Duchess, like, I love that song. That song is so fire. Like, I swear to God." I'm like, "For real?" They like, "Yeah." And then from there, I'm like, "Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Somebody gonna like it." You know what I'm saying? And I always remember that experience right there.
That's definitely does.
For sure.
So talk about like a crazy studio experience. Like just talk about how rap was back then. You feel me? Like with the FelonySet.
Boom. It's different. It's definitely different from right now. Like, especially I seen that when I came home. But back then, like, I feel like you had to be more on point with your bars. Like, you had to be more
nice, yeah.
Like, on your pen game. Like, your pen game had to be on point. Like, when you go in there, you couldn't really fuck up like that. The technology wasn't as sharp as it is. I ain't like punching in at all. Back then. Hell nah. I had to have my shit in one take, like, because
you write your shit and go one take.
Yeah, one take that shit. Word. That's how it was coming.
But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like even now, I feel like we gotta get back to that point in hip hop, cause right now it's mad mediocre music in hip hop, bro. Like niggas just be saying bullshit, cause it's like they punching in. When you write down your shit, you actually think about what you say. You could go back, okay, this don't sound fire. And then come to the studio and write it. Now niggas punching in when they get to the booth. It's cool, but a lot of these everybody ain't that talented just to go rap for like
for sure.
Word. So talk about, you said you was handing out CDs back then.
Yeah, for sure. I was handing out CDs.
How much you was selling them for?
For like $5 or $10.
What's the most money you ever made off CDs?
Somebody bought like 5 of them at one time before. Some older nigga. Word. It be times like that. Somebody just buy like a lot of them like that. For sure. I
think I seen the stats where you said, or no, in the interview you said you used to flag down cars with the speakers and stuff like that, and like, yo, throw this in rotation. That's actually a good marketing plan. What made you think about that though?
Cause I'm like, they got beat in their car, so they coming through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They shit talking. So I'm like, nah, hell nah. And I ain't charged. I'm like, yo, put this in there.
Right.
Boom, right now. Make sure it works.
Right.
Put that shit in there. Go to this song.
Right.
I'm telling you, go to this song. Boom. And after they go to that,
neighborhoods.
bro, it's over. I got them. You know what I'm saying? And now they they spending my shit down the street.
Do you feel like that method will work in today's days? Because now we got streaming, so you could probably tell somebody to download it or like.
See, it's different now, bro. It was a lot of footwork back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. I don't think a lot of people was into that. Like how that you said it's a lot of streamers.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could flag somebody down like, hey, yo, download my mixtape. It's easier to see.
Right.
You feel like that format could work nowadays?
Probably in the summertime. A lot of people got some weed in their car. Probably still work.
The only thing I feel like now is like it's mad oversaturated with rappers. Back then, it wasn't cool to be a rapper. They used to look at you like, he a rapper, he ain't on shit. Nowadays, everybody named mama rap. You feel me? Because like everybody think it's easy to rap. Mm-hmm. So coming home, you feel me? You came home in the middle in 2020, like during COVID, right?
Yep.
So talk about that. Like you come home to COVID, like you feel me? Like you probably think like, oh, the world gonna be lit the whole time. World closed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming home. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? It was just still locked down. I couldn't really move. I couldn't really get my face out like that and do nothing.
Right.
Shit was not moving. Word. So that shit was trash.
Did you have a plan like after doing the 70 years? Like, did you have a plan like a certain shit you wanted to do?
Yeah, I couldn't do it how I wanted to do it, but I'm definitely about to implement that.
Or like, what were some of the things you wanted to accomplish when you came out? Like, some things like, bro, you like, damn, bro. Like, what's some of the things you missed out on during that era that you like, bro, I gotta do this when I come home. Like, this some shit like I want to do.
Doing this right now.
Interviews.
Yep, running around Rochester and Buffalo, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you fucking with me in the town, then you fucking with me in the town, Syracuse. Right. Now it's time to
grow. That's what I always say, bro. If you can get 100,000 views in Syracuse, right? Imagine you go to Syracuse. Imagine you go to Rochester, get 100,000 views. Buffalo, now that's 200,000 views right there. You feel me? And that's and that's how you fake Lil Wayne. Then you can go hit other markets. That should make your shit look stronger to labels and stuff like that.
Exactly, bro.
Two people I knew was locked up. We just got off the phone with them too. I just want to talk about a funny story with Swift, and then tell me a funny story with Treezx while being locked up with them.
Okay, I tell you. Let me see. I was with Treezx first. I met Treezx in Green. Boom. Funny story with Treezx. We in the yard, going crazy, rapping and shit, spinning the yard. Boom. The program run walking. They go on the program. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we not supposed to be talking to them. Right. So they see us going in. Niggas like, yo, what up, Rahda? What up, Treezx? What up? You know what I'm saying? And the CO seen this. I ain't gonna front. So when he start walking over to us, we start splitting up. Right. He like, you, take a trip to my wall over here. Boom. Bro, that man put us on the wall. He said, who's talking to my program run? Ain't nobody say nothing. He said, so wasn't nobody talking to my program run? Ain't nobody say nothing. Oh, he said, I know I ain't tripping. Somebody was talking. Ain't nobody say nothing, bro. They kept us on that wall for a couple hours, bro.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, they be dogging.
Yeah, they be dogging, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kicking niggas' legs all crazy. Yeah, that shit different.
Pain, nah. I feel like some people gotta speak up about it, but people be probably afraid.
Like, work. Right. You like that. They kicking your shit. You better not fall. Yeah.
Do you want to speak about that? Like, some of the violations you dealt with in jail, or you rather not speak about it?
Shit, we could talk about it. Yeah,
like what happened in jail? Like, speak up. You could probably be the voice for it. Like this shit. Like what be going on in the upstate jails?
Nah, not like that though. They be tripping in some of them jails. You know what I'm saying?
What's some shit you seen?
Bro, I seen them get crazy. I ain't gonna lie. A couple situations, bro. Like I ain't gonna get too much into it. You know what I'm saying? But they put hands and feet on people like for real.
And you can't sue for real.
You could, but they pull a assault on officer on you. They say that you assaulted them and flip it on you and try to say that they had to use excessive force on you. You know what I'm saying? So they're not even playing fair.
So like, are they like the what's they called correction officers? No, they basically dickheads upstate.
Yeah. Some of them. A lot of them. Yeah.
I just feel like this. Like he need to a good way to break it down is they could put hands on you, injure themselves in the act. You don't even gotta physically put hands on them.
Right.
They can injure themselves in the act
and then
press charges on you and say
it was you. Right.
That's crazy.
No, that's some shit that I feel like I don't know who you gotta talk to. I don't know. You gotta talk to the governor of New York State. Like, you gotta call some people, put some cameras in this shit so they could, just because y'all locked up doesn't mean it should be treated out this way.
And some jails, they started putting cameras in the little hallways and stuff like that. But, you know, I ain't been up there in 3 years.
I feel like that's a good thing and a bad thing, because like now you see what the Chicago situation is like. You see videos of people getting beat up and shit. Like, you can see everything going on, and people was like, and people be lying about shit that be going on in jail. You can really see it. Right. But then it's a bad thing, because you know niggas still be doing whatever they got going on in jail. They could get caught up on camera behind some shit. But as far as like with rapping with Treezx, they always used to be like, all right, y'all know who the rappers was in jail and shit like that. How that shit go?
Yeah, especially on our we was on two. Like, they had both two sides, one and two sides. We was on the two sides, so yeah, for sure. And we go out there, we was doing our thing.
Or the people in the jails fuck with your raps?
Yeah, for sure. Niggas beating on their chest, going crazy.
Did you network with anybody else? Like, did you build a relationship? Because I know one of my mans, Boomer, when he was in jail, he built a mad relationship with niggas from Philly and all that shit. He came home and used that. Yeah,
for sure. That's how I know a lot of people that I know in New York City. Right. You know what I'm saying? Through jail, networking with people. You know what I'm saying? Through the music, for sure. Alright,
what about a relationship with Swift? Talk about fun stories with
Swizzy. Swizzy pulled up to my dorm. I was in KU with Swift. Boom. How me and Swift met? Matter of fact, my son Dog from The Rock, boom. He like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta meet my son Swift, you know what I'm saying? Swift was out in The Rock doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So, my boy Dog, he introduced us. I ain't gonna lie, me and Swift, we both had the joints. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold. That's how we link. He like, my son Dog, like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, you guys highlight my son Swift, y'all like, and I ain't gonna lie, me and bro just locked in. Word. He showing me his pictures, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing him my pictures. Boom, we going back and forth. Boom, word, in my cube. That's a fact. Word, he's doing his thing. I was doing my thing. Word, we was doing the same shit. Like, shit was crazy. Word, for sure.
No, that nigga friends with both my boys, though. That's just... So, when you come home, right, you come home to COVID. How was that life? Like, how was that, like, adjusting to the free world again? You feel me? How was it?
It definitely was different. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything was still really locked down, like, for real. So I couldn't really go out. You know what I'm saying? I still was taking little trips to New York City, showing my face out there, doing my thing. But I feel like after the first year, I say like it took me 2 years to like get fully adjusted. Right. You know what I'm saying? To understand. Like, cause I miss mad shit.
Like, what was some of the shit you had to adjust to? Like, what was some of the shit, like what the fuck?
Yeah, basically, like, just responsibilities for real. Shit that you gotta do in real life.
Okay, now you a grown man?
Yeah, you a grown man. I was a little kid running around doing all the shit that I was doing. Right. You get what I'm saying? At 18, 19, I ain't have responsibilities. Like, it's different. You gotta have certain things in order as a grown man. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, I feel like it was just mad little tedious things that I missed out on because I was in jail that I should have got. What
about as far as like technology and stuff like that? How was like getting on Facebook? Yeah. Was Instagram out in 2012? Like,
yeah, Instagram was out. I had an IG, but you couldn't go live.
Yeah.
Now you couldn't go live or nothing like that. But it was different. They ain't have Snapchat though.
Snapchat wasn't out back then?
Snapchat wasn't out.
Snapchat was an old app, like low key.
It wasn't out in 2013. I think it came out in like 15. I was locked up when Snapchat was going crazy.
Okay. What about music wise? Like Coke Boys was popping back then. Like Coke Boys, what was popping in 2012? Meek Mill, like them, J. Croly, you feel like that? How did you feel about hip hop now, or were you listening to shit while in jail, keeping up with shit?
Yeah, I definitely was listening to I basically, bro, I'm a versatile type of dude, so I'm listening to everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially whatever they talking about that's hot in the street. So I gotta hear it. I gotta see what the fuck going on. Right. See? Okay. Alright, bet. You know what I'm saying? So I basically really listen to damn near everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I give everybody a shot.
Alright. So with that, like, how do you feel about hip hop? Because you probably can't. When 2012, I said everybody was lyrical, music meant something. And you come home 2020, like you got like niggas like they got colorful hair now. You feel me? And then like they dancing, and they just got alleys as far like their music got no meaning. Or you got the mumble rappers, like and you come from where you got the rap, and you was rapping on beats. How did you feel about hip hop?
I felt like it was different, but I still had to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say I was with it, but it's like I understood the transition of the music. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understood it. And I just felt like I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it right away. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, and it worked for me. So, word.
How was the love? Because I ain't gonna lie, I seen on your picture back home, you got 1,000 likes. You feel me? So, like, and even in jail, people was saying, like, okay, like, yo, Rahda's still one of my favorite rappers. Regardless, he's locked up. They kept your name alive.
Right. It was definitely a lot of support, definitely a lot of love. I appreciate it, and I feel like that's one of my strong points. Like, I got, like, core fans that really fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, that could really relate, you know what I'm saying, to my music. And I feel like I just gotta keep feeding them that, like, you know what I'm saying, shit that they could feel, for real.
And what was the reason for the name check? Because you was Radiz, right?
Radamez,
my fault.
Yeah.
What was the name for the CD Rahda? What made you
basically, Rahda just stuck out. Like, even when I was Radamez, like, I always used to say Rahda at the end of my songs. Everybody used to say, like, Rahda, yo, what up, Rahda? Boom. So it always just stuck out. And I felt like too many people all went by the name Radamez already.
Word?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that name.
Yeah, it was a few other artists, I'm saying, that went by the same name and shit like that. So I'm like, fuck it. When I was in jail, somebody was like, that's a Q-Town boy right there. Or that's CT right there. And then that shit just stuck with me. I'm like,
also, CT is basically Q's basically.
Yeah, Q-Town. That's what it's stood for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Q-Town, consistent talent.
Yeah.
Croly time.
All right.
CT stands for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
A whole lot of CT shit.
That's fire. So, what going to, like, you was the man when you got locked up. You was part of the FelonySet. You feel me? You come home. How you feel about the Syracuse scene?
It was a lot of people doing their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people coming up. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people rapping, a lot of people shooting videos and shit. Like, the town was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Who
was some people you was hearing that was keeping it, like, the town alive? Like, who was you hearing about in jails?
Definitely my little brother, my god brother, Blizz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, and Yayo.
Yeah, They're locked up right now, right?
Yep, they both locked up. But
those some names I always hear when the people say Syracuse rapper. They always mention our names. But I feel like 2-3 years ago, everybody was fake locked up.
Yeah, right. And we was doing our thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And boom, 60 days later, you know what I'm saying? It was over, like.
How long did they get sentenced yet? Like, what's the update on their situation?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. They got sentenced or whatever, bro. They coming home soon. Bro got about 4 more left. Blizz. I don't really know the full update on Yayo, but you know what I'm saying, they definitely come home soon. They sturdy.
Blizz got 3 left.
Blizz got 3 left.
Like 5, 6.
And Yayo got 5, like 6 left.
Alright. So, what was I about to say? What about who else were you bumping, like, when you came home? Like, who'd you hear about? Cause I feel like a lot of people that, like, just bubbling right now, like, the 2020, they're probably looking at you, like, they was probably 10 years old, you 19 years old, so they're looking at you as a kid, like, did people give you your flowers for being that?
Yeah, I definitely, it was a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I was, doing their thing when I first came home. Go get them in them. Go get them, Leak in the Cut. Even Sav in them.
Oh, yeah, shout out free young Sav.
Yeah. They was sharing my shit when I first came home. That's 7 years later. Word, Kris B. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But you just mentioned Kris B. Talk about him. He got signed to Juelz Santana. How does it feel to see somebody from your era kind of like, like kind of feel me like it took a long time, but like now he in the doors. Like, doesn't motivate you.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro. You know what I'm saying, been locked down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely motivation. Putting on for the time, like. As he should, you know what I'm saying? Like, as we all should, you get what I'm saying?
How's it feel like the Syracuse? Like, you got 3 people from the town that got fake, like, label deals, whatever it case to be. Like, does that motivate you? Like, all right, now, imagine we had this back then, it would have probably been in a better, different position.
With me, bro, I ain't gonna too
Oh,
much.
forward, cause I got Steve.
Yeah, with me, bro, it's more so like the business aspect of it. You get what I'm saying? And just really marketing yourself right. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm more so into
right now.
Into doing the shit the independent way and building this shit up, building my team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on.
How you feel about this shit as far as like everybody needs the image right, and like you gotta be able to sell the image before the music. How's that? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I just feel like everybody should be them.
Right.
Be yourself and do whatever you doing. Do it confidently. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you gonna reach the people who fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I go about it.
Right now they say like hip hop sales are down 40% than they ever been. What's your thoughts on that? Why you feel like hip hop is down?
Cause ain't nobody really talking about nothing. It's momentary music that's going on. You get what I'm saying? To me, that's my personal opinion.
I agree.
It's just for the moment. It ain't nothing that's really that's
right.
sticking. That's making people like, oh, nah, you talking about something.
Right.
Right.
Now that's a fact, cause like a lot of the songs that were popping in 2016, like this is me. I'm 24 years old. You feel me? Like we ain't like I fuck with Famous Dex. You feel me? But we not bumping that drip from my walk no more. That shit was here today or wave, and then niggas don't care about that now. And you like the reason like the Juelz Santana like the dip sets and all them are able to go on tour. Like you just see 50 Cent sold out on tour, bro, cause that music lives forever compared to the music like. If you're not a kid, you don't care about that shit. It got no meaning for it.
Right.
And I feel like kind of Upstate's kind of bringing that back around with like how Griselda and them getting on. How you feel about like the whole Upstate scene right now?
I feel like it's good. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Griselda and them, they definitely kicked in that door for Upstate, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
They bring the lyrical rap back, like
yeah,
and I feel
like,
like still like
like you could really rap again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it makes it better for you, it make it better for niggas like y'all, cause like y'all really rap for now. Everybody look at Upstate like, yo, you gotta rap. Like people that do melodic, they don't look at it like Upstate no more, bro.
They got something to talk about.
Right. Is there anybody you rock from Upstate though? Like even like on the come up, who you tapped into? Syracuse, Buffalo, Albany. Rochester, Geneva.
Definitely my son. My son Young.
Young, where's Young from?
I'm not too sure exactly where he's from.
Upstate though.
Yeah. He from the Rock. Yeah, I think he from. I don't even want to get a line. I don't even know, but
okay.
But my son Young. Me and Deanie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was hearing about bro when I was in the can too. Like I think we was both in the same we was in jail at the same time, but we never got a chance to link. But I kept hearing bro.
That's Smiley's cousin like that, like his first cousin.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I see somebody tweet that they want to see you, Smiley, and Jay Cash on a song. So we asked me that shit to existence because y'all both got y'all cities basically.
Right.
100K or better, you feel me?
Right.
So
I'm with it. I'm saying that's why I'm out here, bro. I'm willing to work. I'm trying to get to it. For sure.
Who else?
Not too many, bro. But it's a lot of people that I was locked up with. You know what I'm saying? That I got get back in contact with. That I got lock in with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once they see boom, that's my son. Boom. All right, there you go.
Right.
Boom, and that's it. Word.
I seen you and Smiley was about to collaborate. Like how'd y'all link up?
Yeah, cause I was with his brother. I was with Bigger.
Okay.
Shout out Bigger, that's my son. Word. I was locked up with him, and he always was telling me about his little brother and shit that make music.
Right.
So and he make music too. So you know what I'm saying? We just connecting the dots.
Now, I feel like that's the best thing about people could do for jail is use that shit to network, bro. Because you don't know who you might meet, who might know who, and they can put you in positions for
Right.
You gotta use that because you in a opportunity with like people from different areas. Shit. One thing I forgot to ask you about, you got the project with 53 tracks. How the fuck did you get 53 tracks, bro?
I was going crazy.
How often you go to the studio?
You said what?
How often you was going to the studio?
Bro, I was always in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. This is like from 2010 to 2000. I say 13.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I dropped the Best of Rahda in 2012 with 53 tracks in it. So that was a 2-year span. You know what I'm saying? And me just going crazy, bro.
Right.
Word.
So you always had the work ethic.
Yeah, for sure. Once I click the button, it's on.
Do you feel you got the same work ethic now, or like now it's like you kind of like you got more responsibility, so you can't hit the studio as much?
I feel like I definitely got more responsibility.
Right.
But like once I get that lock in mode, you know what I'm saying? It's over.
Right. So you came home, you dropped on your first project. What's the name of it again?
7 years later.
7 years later. Talk about how you put together all the tracks. You only had 2 features, I believe. It was somebody. Let me see if I can remember. Blizzy, and somebody else that started with a T.
Treezx.
Yeah, Treezx. How'd you go about putting that project together? You feel me?
Treezx, that's my little bro.
Okay.
The song "Missing You," I had already did that song.
Right.
That was one of my big songs that I did when I was younger.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the remix. You know what I'm saying? Treezx hit me like, yo, bro, we should work. I sing. He let me hear him. I'm like, for sure.
I said you wasn't afraid to touch a classic song because everybody always said "Missing You" was like one of your top songs.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I always was like an R&B type of nigga too, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got that R&B side to me
Versatile,
too.
yeah.
So I wasn't scared to touch it. I'm like, man, I'm feeling like this is real music.
Right.
Like I feel like when it's coming from some real experiences, you know what I'm saying? They gotta feel it.
Right.
Point blank period.
Right. But what's your plan for the rest of the year? You've been filming. It's about to be 4 years since you've been home. Like July. You said you came home in July, right?
Yep, I came home.
Oh, so that's we only 3, right? You feel me? So it's 3 years in. Like, what's your plans for the rest of the year? How you about to take off with this rap shit?
Definitely the top of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping another project. Like I said, I'm pushing the free your mind. I got a clothing brand for everybody. FYM coming very soon. And I got a project on the way, Poetically Savage. That's definitely the title. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all the versatility side of me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm going to show y'all Professor Rahda.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm really talking to the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Really grabbing the attention type shit. For real.
Okay. And who do you expect to have on the project?
My bros.
Alright. And you live in Atlanta? You recording this project out of Atlanta?
Yeah. But I'm probably going to work with my same engineer, my boy Shiggy.
Okay. And like, are the vibes different? Like, I heard people say oftentimes like where you record music makes a big difference. Like, not as far as like studio, but as far as like being in Atlanta, you get a different vibe than you get in Syracuse or being somewhere else. Like, what's the vibe like in Atlanta for you recording?
Yeah, it's straight. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely, it's definitely a difference. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at home and
right, cause Syracuse you probably see the struggle and shit. Like, it gets you back in that mode type shit. So Atlanta's like kind of flashy a little bit.
Right. Well, Atlanta is like more so. I could be at my piece. I could get sharper. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm up here, like I can see the trenches.
And get you shit around by like this just happened.
Bring me back to the. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is where it all started at. So, you know what I'm saying? The Atlanta. That's my little piece. That's where I. But this is where it's at for me.
That's fire. But you coming towards the end. Let the people know your social media and stuff like that.
Y'all can follow me on IG, TikTok at CT_Rahda. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Free Your Mind coming soon. Shout out to all my bros. CTG, Croly babies, we out.
Man, shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for the interview one time.
Shout out to my boys, man. Best music.
No, BestsPointOfViewTV.
BestsPointOfViewTV. Yeah, shout out BestsPointOfViewTV.
Yeah, we out.
CT Rahda, we out.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping to make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days.